Hello everyone, this is Sora. I do the voice of Kanamimashita in Rise Kujikawa.
Yo, what's up everybody? I'm Lako. I'm the voice for Yusuke and Do. And basically, I help record content and write up skits for the account.
My name is Stavros, or as people mostly know me, Steve. I voice Katsuya, Suo, and Shinjiro Aragaki on Persona.Voiceovers, and I also happen to be writing Q3.
Ciao, my name's Interview24, and I voice Naoto Shirogane on Persona.Voiceovers.
Hi, my name is Cloud, and I voice Takuto Maruki.
Hey, I'm Sam, and I voice Nanako, Yukiko, and Femc.
Hello, my name is Max, also known as Mechmala Voices and Mechmala00. I am the voice of Hideko Sugi, as well as Jack Frost, and I'm also an account editor, as well as a cast leader, as well as an admin.
Hello everyone, my name is Dylan, and I voice Tatsuya and Naoya and June on Persona Voiceovers, and I hope you enjoy our Q&A.
What's good everybody, it's your boy Thunderlegs, or better known as Hayden Productions, and I voice Yuna Arakami from Persona 4, EY from Persona 5, Ryoji from Persona 3, and Baofu from Persona 2. I am an admin, a cast leader, and I help upload onto the account.
Hi, I'm Austin Animations. I voice Ken Amada from Persona 3 for Persona Voiceovers.
Hello, my name is PlatinumDust.va. You may know me as the role of
Show Minazuki here from Persona.Voiceovers on Instagram.
Hello, my name is Ginza Blossom. I play Haru and Morgana from Persona 5 for Persona Voiceovers. I provide my voice and I also upload onto the account.
Hi everyone, I'm Ray from Persona Voiceovers and I voice Lisa from Persona 2 and Maki from Persona 1, and I'm here to answer all your Q&A questions.
Hey, my name's Crystal. I'm a philanthropist, a gynecologist. I also do the voice of Lavenza and Alice on Persona Voiceovers.
Hello everyone, my name is Lone Wolf Marcus, and I play the role of Akihiko Sanada from Persona 3.
Hey, I'm Akita, and I do the voice of Margaret on the page.
So, my name is Aya, and I help run the page, upload videos, and I also do the voice of Maya Amino and Ulala Surizawa from Persona 2, and I do the voice of Yuka Ayase from Persona 1.
Hello, Gordon.
I'm Dennis. I do voices on Instagram. Dennis Likes Jazz. I voice Akechi, Kaneshiro, Kamoshida, Teddy, Adachi, and a bunch of other guys. And, yeah.
Hello, you beautiful people. I'm Owen, and I do the voice of Dojima, SIU Director, and Philemon. I also run the entire project that you guys have been enjoying for the past year and a half. 1 year, yes.
First question comes from Mechmala Voices, me. Why is Brown's persona Jack Frost the godlike deity in the Persona Voiceovers universe? Okay, so I wanted to answer this for you guys. It's because his power exceeds that of every god in the universe. He's insane.
Because Jack Frost, man. The fuck did you expect?
Because Jack Frost is baller. That's my answer to that.
The almighty Jack Frost knows what humanity doesn't.
Shh! Don't say his name around here. He doesn't like people using his name in vain.
Because you're voicing him, you goof.
Well, it's Jack Frost. Of course it'll be a deity.
Come on, it's Jack Frost, everyone's favorite hee-ho.
I just assumed because he is the son of the Nordic wind god, Kari.
It's not something I personally decided, but I think it's pretty cool that Jack Frost, while a demon, gets treated with the respect he deserves as a demon with overlord level power in the human world.
Look, we're just lucky to be walking among his presence. I'm gonna stop talking now, or else I'll be sent to the gulag.
It's Jack Frost. That's why. It's said that anyone who knows the answer is dead.
Well, it's Jack Frost.
Jack Frost is just simply built different.
Jack Frost. That's the only reason. It's Jack Frost. Do you need any other answer? Let's be honest.
Because hee-ho!
Well, to answer your highly complicated question, I shall give you this.
Hee-ho! And my answer to that is because it is our Lord, our Savior, our Messiah, and he does a funny hee-ho!
Ian Ferns asked, do you think that the Persona protagonists ever meet in the game canonically? Nope. It was all but a dream.
Yuna Arakami would probably meet Joker. Somewhere. What is this place?
Oh no. Not again.
Where the hell am I?
Well, they probably would someday, but who knows?
Definitely in our universe, for sure.
Well, if Atlas finds a cure to memory loss.
I'm gonna say yes, it just kind of depends on the situation of what happened in the game and how the events went.
Depends. Probably.
I mean, Persona Q exists, so...
No.
I mean, there was the DLC in Royal that let you battle Narukami and Minato, but, I mean, Q2 exists in Q, so maybe?
I am pretty sure they could meet canonically. I can more of see a clearer crossover between Persona 4 and Persona 5, though.
I'm still waiting for Elizabeth to revive Makoto first.
I like to imagine that their minds get erased of one another, you know, like when they meet. Just like how it happens in Persona Q, which I believe, if I remember correctly, is canon, but they forget all about it.
I mean, aren't the Q games canon? But regardless, does Maya and Tetsuya count? In that case, maybe? Other than that, I'm not very sure.
Probably, I hope.
Perhaps. Just, I don't know the answer. You gotta ask Joker yourself.
I mean, Persona Q2 exists, so if we're counting that as canon, then yeah.
Well, I mean, in my opinion, all the Persona games are canon. Even the Q games are canons, but they're just dreams, so they wake up and they think it never happened. Unlike Sonic 06, where they totally erased the past.
JRL0505 asks, who's the most likely to get into a fight and win? Well, if we're talking about the voice actors, I mean, I would not lose any fight.
Big Boss and Dojima will get into a fight, and Big Boss would win.
To answer myself, it'd be me.
I'd honestly say Steve. I think he'd get to win any fight he'd get himself into.
I mean, my vote's on Steve.
So like within like the cast of characters or within like the cast of voice actors? Because within the cast of voice actors, probably Marcus or Akihiko, because he's like the oldest, I think.
Well, the most likely to get into a fight and win is most certainly not me. I do not like fighting at all. I'm more a peacekeeper. However, I definitely think Dennis would beat the living jazz out of anybody.
I either have to say Hayden or Dylan.
Hayden and Jermaine.
You know, we're voice actors for a Persona Instagram page. I doubt anyone in the cast has ever thrown a punch before.
Alright, so I do martial arts, but that doesn't mean I would start the fight. There was that one time that Max threatened me with a knife, but it'd probably be Max. Or Austin. He also does martial arts, and he'd probably beat me up if he got the chance.
Ooh, I've been in a few fights in my life, and I've won them, but I think it would probably be Owen. I think he'd Hulk out and just beat the mess out of somebody.
Owen.
Most likely to get into a fight and win, in my opinion, would be Peter.
Peter.
Probably me, since I'm so cracked at Fortnite. Oh wait, you mean like real life? Oh, then probably Peter.
Mitsuo.scramble asks, what happened to the Persona Q2 fan dub? Well, we decided a long time ago in the beginning that we wouldn't be doing a fan dub of Persona Q2 because we would definitely run into legal trouble if the project took off. So instead, the big project that we're working on is a Persona Q3 original story. It's still very much in pre-production, and you probably won't be seeing it for a while.
Nisuimaru asks, question, does anyone in the cast have any projects that they'd like to be a part of besides this Persona voiceover project? Definitely. I kind of want to be a part of original projects too, but I'm not very experienced in voice acting yet.
Well, of course, honestly. I love to work on many other things. I'd like to work on more Final Fantasy projects, and even just fan dubs of things that I like.
I mean, yeah, sure, why not? I mean, I'm a filmmaker, so I already do a ton of projects myself. Project Reimagine, hopefully coming soon, who knows? But yeah, I'd love to be a part of more projects. It'd be fun.
Not really.
Sure, I'm up for it, but as long as it's appropriate.
I would like to be part of the Alan Parsons project.
Probably not, because personally, I don't think I'll be able to balance it because I'm already a part of another project.
Well, if I'm being completely honest, I'd love to do Phoenix Wright or even Nintendo-related dubs, but time constraints really be like that sometimes, you know?
I'd love to be in any other projects.
Sure, why not?
There's so many projects that I want to work on, but sadly I don't have enough time. I do, however, have a few of my own projects that will hopefully come to fruition.
Oh, sure, I'm always up for anything, just ask.
Top Hat Tomfoolery. Check it out on YouTube. Dennis Likes Jazz.
Sure, I mean, whatever comes my way, I guess.
I actually have my own account called Fortnite.Voiceovers. It's mostly a joke, but it's pretty fun.
Absolutely. I'm looking for many projects, and I'm accepting any that come across me.
I guess so, yeah. I mean, depends. My voice is like really limited in range, and I'm sort of a pathetic excuse of a voice actor. So if you'll take me, I'd be glad to be a part of like anything.
I used to be involved in a few Pokemon comic dubs, but they're not exactly great from my experience. Though I would love to get some more voice acting, other than being Naoto.
Well, yes, I'm really interested in a lot of other voice acting fandoms for games and animes I enjoy. I've been particularly interested in Genshin Impact VA, so...
Crystal_FixFin, sounds like a hottie, asks, who do you main in Mario Kart? King Boo, because I never go outside.
Pink Shy Guy, Teddy Bear Bike, Light Blue, Small Wheels.
That's my combo.
I don't really play Mario Kart anymore, but when I played Yoshi.
Who do you main in Mario Kart? That's easy. Kirby. Wait, Kirby's not in Mario Kart yet? Well, what the fuck?
Obviously Chris Pratt.
Luigi.
You already know it's the homie Luigi. Let's go.
I main Peach and Daisy, or one of them. I'm very basic, I know.
I main Daisy.
Either Shy Guy or Rosalina.
Personally, I mean Peach, since Mario Kart Wii, and I use the match bike.
I just mostly play Peach.
Kingdom Hearts because my axle hits different. Just kidding. I don't have Mario Kart.
I main Yoshi.
Well, Luigi, obviously, is like the hottest one. Who wouldn't pick him? Have you seen that hunk?
I main Wario.
Dry Bones. I've kind of switched my Mario Kart main because of someone who complained about my previous main of Mario Kart. Dry Bones is who I run now.
I main Toad whenever I'm able to play on my best friend's Switch. Hi, Caro.
Cobalt asks, does anyone in the Persona Voiceovers cast plan on pursuing voice acting professionally? 100%, but I don't think I'm good enough to make it in the big leagues, so for now, it still will stay as a hobby.
I personally want to be a voice actor in Japan.
It's a hobby, I guess. Did it, cause why not?
I am. It's been my dream since I was younger, and although I get embarrassed and archive a lot of my posts, I do have a lot of videos on YouTube and other pages. I'm not widely known, but I do have a good voice acting range, and I've been doing it for years already.
Yes, I would actually love to. It sounds so amazing. I probably need to broaden my horizons a little bit more with my voice, so.
I'd love to. That'd be awesome. I want to do YouTube more, so maybe YouTube would open that avenue for me.
I know for a fact that I would absolutely love to pursue voice acting professionally. I don't know about the others though.
I'd say probably yes, honestly.
Honestly, I'm more of a behind the camera sort of person, but maybe.
Personally, I'm only doing it as a hobby.
Definitely, it's so fun, and doing this project helped me improve my voice a lot.
No. I'm more of an artist.
You know, I never really thought about it. I ended up joining the project because it just seemed fun, but I actually really enjoy voice acting now, so I might consider it. Who knows?
Well, I really don't know if it's something that I want to do or that I had in mind for the future. We'll see where this goes, you know?
I've been wanting to. That's why I started voicing in the first place.
Although voice acting isn't one of my top priorities as of now, pursuing it professionally could be something I could look to in the future.
I wish, though I've already locked myself into physical therapy.
Not me. I'm in the middle of a pre-university law course, so I'm sort of locked into that profession.
Maybe? I don't know. I'm not that great.
Crow_VNC_ asks, these nuts? Well, these nuts in your mom's mouth. She dies at the weight of my balls.
Hey bro, do you know who Candace is?
Got him!
No thanks. I'm allergic.
Eats nuts.
These nuts.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Perhaps.
In your mouth?
Seriously? You pulled a D's nuts joke?
Your Honor, my client was just trolling.
In your mouth!
Fuck off.
Ha! Got him!
Got him! Help me, please.
PlatinumDust.va, don't know who he is. He asked, what are your biggest motivations? What pushes you to keep making content for the page? This question can be to anybody. My biggest motivation, which keeps pushing me to make this content, is that it makes those who I hold close smile. It makes other people happy, and as long as I'm able to make other people laugh and enjoy my content, that's all that matters.
My motivations, I'm surrounded by such a supportive cast of people, and hearing back comments about my voice acting makes me really happy. I also just really enjoy the Persona series. It's my favorite. I never shut up about it.
My biggest motivation is not only to introduce others to the amazing Persona franchise, but to make those who are already part of it to laugh and remind those that Persona 1 and 2 actually existed.
Honestly, my biggest motivation is probably just growing closer to the rest of the cast as well as developing my ability as a VA. I'm literally the definition of amateur, so anything helps.
I don't have a motivation. I just do it because I enjoy it.
Friends, my family, and to make my long-lasting dream come true.
It's kind of my dream to make content like YouTube and videos and music, and this seems like doing this will get me there in somehow, some way or some form, so I do it so I can fulfill my dreams, kinda.
My sort of thing is memento mori carpe diem, which means remember that you are mortal, as everybody knows, but seize the day. It's sort of one of those live every day like it's your last type philosophies, which is really bad, I know. It has a lot of flaws in it, but as a teenager, I think it can work out smoothly enough. And as far as my motivation for being a voice actor, it's sort of my intrinsic nature to top myself, trying to be better with each time I become Shinjiro or Katsuya respectively.
My motivation are my friends and all the great people I've met in this project.
Everyone is just doing their best, so of course I want to do my best too.
To be funnier than everyone else, duh! Once I establish my dominance, I shall rule over all voiceover pages. No, I'm just playing. I just like writing and voicing shit for fun.
My biggest motivation is that I want to keep improving my voice, and these voices are no exception at all. And if I make people happy while doing it, then hell yeah!
Keith Silverstein and Robbie Damon. And the fuckface that pushes me to do shit is that fuckface named Owen, that fuckface named Owen, that fuckface named Owen, Owen!
Voice acting is pretty fun, even better when you're with great people too. Being able to voice my favorite Persona characters also motivates me as well.
Fan interaction that we have and the amazing feedback or compliments that we get on our impressions.
I just love doing what I do. Recording, singing, whatever it is.
Honestly, I think my biggest motivation is my little brother Austin. He actually voices Ken on the page. Yeah, we're related. And if it weren't for him, I don't think I wouldn't be here. Because he's the one who convinced me to even audition in the first place. Thanks, Austin.
I probably don't have that big of a motivation, but Persona.Voiceovers has been the project I sometimes or often associate myself with, because it's the project I just somehow keep coming back to. Also because I like how I can kinda sound like Naoto.
Or my peers. Those are really the main people that keep me going and making stuff. And also my strive to get better.
Alex the Yeet asks, where did you guys get the voices for the Persona 1 and 2 characters? Well, in the beginning, and even now, we aren't concerned about whether or not you sound like the character. It's more or less if you can capture the character in the performance. For Persona 1 and 2 characters, I, as a casting director, was not concerned about, say, Dylan or Max sounding like their specific characters. I was more concerned about Max and Dylan talking as if they were the characters.
Okay, so I actually tried 5 times to get a character, and when I landed on Brown, I had only like 3 videos of like him speaking, and they were really rough. So I kind of made a rough guess and estimate, and I landed on Brown, and I was very happy to. And Jack Frost was easy.
Extra Joker asks, is Yusuke gay or European? You fool. He is both gay and European.
Based on his confidant, yes, but based on how he acts towards Futaba, and no.
Alphadillo asks, do y'all have any big projects in the works?
Yes, we do. Keep an eye out for this Christmas.
Persona House.
Marble Chairs asks, which Persona character do you think would be good at acting? Yuri Lowenthal, Yosuke.
I think Ayase, she's very eccentric.
I think it would be Kamoshida because all he'd have to say is, I'm Yoshikage Kira.
Nanako. I think Nanako would be great in those like little kid commercials that they be showing on like Cartoon Network and stuff. I think Nanako would be great.
I think Teddy or Junpei.
Probably be Risa because she's an actress.
Yusuke, duh. Well, not to sound biased or anything, but definitely Yusuke. I mean, he's an eccentric, artistic person. That sounds like the perfect role for any actor. That sounds like the actor in the making, you know? He seems like the type who would like do 2,000 takes before getting like a single line done. Let me do it again. I can make this line the most perfect there can be.
Yuna Rukami would be the best voice actor. He literally acted like a girl for Yosuke, so.
Narukami, I feel like, honestly.
Well, Nanako can be good because she'll grow up and learn.
Tatsuya is actually an impressionist in Persona 2, so I think he'd be a pretty good VA.
The Fox from Persona 4. Nothing is more in demand than realistic animal voices.
I'd say Ken or Naoto. The two of them kind of changed their voice register in general, so I think they're more used to keeping character.
Probably Teddy. Teddy actually has a lot of range in the game.
Some tells me Ryuji would be goated at it.
Oh, come on, it's gotta be On. Have you seen her acting skills? Breathtaking.
Wowee! Teddy from Persona 4!
I would say Teddy or Morgana because their voices are so funny and I love them.
Yuna Rukami, because he has that deep voice that, like just makes you shiver, right?
Kaifish212 asks, are the pancakes delicious? Of course, all pancakes are delicious.
They could be.
I haven't tried them in a while. Sure.
Yes, they are.
Is that even the question? Of course they are.
Hell yeah they are. Come on.
They're kinda soggy, I'll be honest with you.
Indeed they are.
Oh, we got a wise guy, huh? Yeah, the pancakes are pretty awesome indeed.
I'm not a catchy, but yes, they are.
No, no, and no. Pancakes suck. Waffle supremacy. Get on my level, chief.
They're a little stale now.
I give them a 5 out of 10.
Delicious pancakes.
McBoa asks, who's the best duo on the page? Yuno Rukami and Shomi Nizuki, of course.
Yusuke and Futaba.
Probably Brown and Jack Frost.
I'm not really sure. I really like everyone on the page.
With no bias or anything like that, it's Adachi and Dojima.
I have to say Dojima and Adachi.
Haru and Mona, because Ginza is a goddess.
Akechi and Joker are the best duo on the page.
Well, I would say Ray and Zen, if we had a Ray.
Jage and Steve.
I'm not very sure. I can't figure it out. They're all so cool.
Clearly it's Mitsuo and Adachi, even though we had one combo.
Best duo on the page? Easy. Akihiko and Shinji. That motherfucker.
I would have to say Maruki and some nice, delicious snacks.
You and Brown. I love their skits.
Narukami and Brown can't be top, period.
You already know it's Brown and Narukami. They are the ultimate combo.
Narukami and Brown, they're so funny. Have you seen the skits? They're amazing.
Hayden and Max. And if not, then Hayden and me.
Tis Fission Jr. asks, why does Tatsuya keep ignoring my sexual advances? Because fuck you in particular. What kind of name is Fission Jr. anyway? Sounds fucking stupid.
That Cloud.va asks, who is your favorite character and why is it Maruki? Well, obviously Maruki because Maruki, you know?
Allow me to answer your question in song verse. Cloud, are you listening? Cloud, are you listening? The M in Maruki stands for mid. Also, Akihiko Supremacy.
It is actually Yosuke, because I see a lot of myself in him. Horny, love-deprived incel teen. Not just kidding. Besides those sort of just like the way he acts around people, the sort of like comedy he's into, there's a lot of that I also do.
Marky's a great guy, but other than that, I guess Announcer are my favorites.
Well, Maruki's my favorite character because he's simply just baller, you know?
I mean, Maruki, he's pretty swag.
It's Brown.
Probably Tatsuya.
I do love Maruki, but no, actually, my favorite character is Aunt Kamake, so.
Naoto's clearly the best character. How could you not love her?
Because I was low-key worried that Roya wouldn't be able to make the third semester be dope as fuck, but it 100% is. I also love how Atlas specifically tried to not give any of Maruki's dialogue a single ounce of malice, to really make you question who was right or not.
So, to be honest, I actually hate Maruki. I'm very disappointed in him as a person, but not as a character, because his antagonist ploy worked with the theme of rebellion for Persona 5. Making the perfect reality was just an excuse for him to be with Rumi again, and even though he knew he couldn't be with her, he still tried and failed. And he's a therapist, so he knows that some people go to the point of deluding themselves to do something in order to get something out of it, even if it's not good for them, even if it's unhealthy. But my favorite character is Labras.
I don't have a favorite because, well, it's hard to decide, and it's not like any of them are hot demon overlords.
Here's what I heard. Blah, 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 Maruki, favorite. And my favorite character is Kaneshiro, bitch!
I mean, it's Maruki, come on. Have you played Persona 5 Royal? I know some of y'all haven't, and y'all are saying the game's trash, so shut the fuck up. No, I'm kidding. I love you. Please don't unfollow, please.
Maruki gives me cookies, so he's the best.
I don't know why I never said my favorite character was Mookie. It's gotta be Ken.
As much as I love Snack Guy, and I really love Snack Guy, I think my favorite character would have to be Joker. I know I'm basic, I know. I just love Joker.
The next question came from me. How did Narukami and Brown and Tatsuya meet? They actually met in Junes after beating the mess out of each other for 3 hours, so they eventually just stopped and kind of shook hands and chilled, I guess.
I'm gonna be completely honest, I don't know how I met those two. One day life was calm, and then boom, those fuckers showed up.
One day, there was peace, and then there was just chaos. Everyone was just minding their own business. Brown, Narukami, and Tatsuya it just happened, you know? There's just a big explosion of epicness.
Excuse me? What are you talking about? I have no fucking clue what you're talking about. Quit asking me these sexually motivated questions. I wanna fuck Joker. Not sexually, though.
Tales of the Abyss, I want to play that game, asks, anyone from the Persona 1 cast, what do you want in a Persona 1 remake? I want some cool looking models, heavily advanced looking UI, etc., but still keep it, faithful to the original game somewhat, and make the encounter rate better.
I'd like a better overworld and dungeon traversal system. It's just a bit outdated in the original Persona 1, and I want the ability to switch between the PSP and PS1 soundtracks, because that would be nice.
I want everything. I want Brown. I want Naoya. I want it all. I want Jack Frost. I want Mark. I want literally everything. More than anything, I want to play a Persona 1 remake so I don't have to play the base game.
My relationship with Naoya to be completely canon. That would be amazing.
Fix the encounter rate, that's all I want. Or make it like Persona games after fucking 2, 3, 4, and 5. Make it so like, oh look, there's an enemy, I'm gonna pick a fight with the enemy. I want that.
Damon Uchiha asks, Tatsuya, do you want a Persona 2 dancing game? Wait 1 second. They made Persona dancing games? But they still haven't referenced my game in years. Okay, cool. Yeah. I don't just want one. I fucking deserve one.
Shellsack asks, what made you start this account? Well, in the beginning, it was for fun. And to this day, it is. It's all non-profit, it's all for fun, and if y'all like it, please follow, because honestly, other than doing it for fun, the follows tells us that we're doing a great job, and we'll keep doing it as long as, you guys are there enjoying it.
Hami Hanako asks, anyone can answer this question, but how did you get into voice acting, and how did you realize that you like a certain character? Well, I originally started messing with my friends, just trying to replicate Morgana's voice. Then eventually, after some time, they told me I sounded a lot like him. I actually gave it a shot, and that's how it started. I auditioned for the page after being in a few voice acting groups before, but I feel so comfortable and happy where I am now.
I joined another Persona voice acting group and then got the boot, so now I proved that I don't need them. And also, Owen's my best friend, so I kind of just did it.
I got into voice acting by simply being an actor. I always tried my best to improve my acting, but then I realized maybe stage acting wasn't my thing. Maybe voice acting cute little funny characters on the screen was my thing. I realized I liked voicing a certain character when I kept wanting to do their voice and improve it. This was the thing with my Maya voice and some voices that are not Persona related. Salvatore.
Growing up, I always loved to mimic voices from cartoons to anime to games. Until now, I want to get into voice acting, but sometimes I feel like it's a little too late for me. I don't do it as often as I did as a kid, so I'm only getting back to it now. I think I do a pretty good Rise impression though, but I do a lot of good Japanese impressions too.
I got to voice acting initially by joining the Discord of one of the other Persona 5 voice acting pages. They used to be really popular, but anyways, I practiced VA work and character impressions over there out of fun. I got a lot of encouragement, and that gave me the confidence to go for this page specifically. Look where we are now.
I think what inspired me the most was Death Note. That dub was amazing. But anyway, and I always thought to myself, that would be so cool to do. So I take up little parts here and there and try and gain up some experience and feature holds. I figure out when I like a character is when I strongly relate to them. Like with Naoto, how she says that she had a lot of trouble making friends when she was a kid. I had that trouble too. She only read books and stuff. I read books when I was lonely too, which is why I love her so much. Because I can sort of see part of myself and a part of her.
Honestly, I just got into voice acting by inspiration and just having too much free time. I don't really realize I like certain characters. If I'm playing through and they stick with me, then they're on the crystal approval list.
As a kid, I've always liked building stories and even imagining myself in those stories and the people I'd see, voices I hear. I personally like to believe that sense of imagination is what led me here today.
Now you see, my first real experience with voice acting was from an old animation I made back in 2019, right before the pandemic hit. And I made an animation and I voice acted in it. And I thought that was pretty cool. Probably never will do it again. And then this project came around and I'm like, yeah, this is pretty fun.
I used to be into learning about different voice actors from shows I watched when I was younger. Then, a few years ago, I began to get into fan dubbing, which then got me into voice acting overall. I like certain characters such as Yukiko, Fuka, Makoto, and Futaba because they were all relatable to me. As for Nanako, who doesn't like her?
When I was younger, I often found myself imitating anime characters and people on TV, and then one day when I was 14, I made a recording of myself over Hunter x Hunter, and I love finding out that one person does so many voices, like different voice actors, Laura Bailey or Eric Vale, just different people. That really inspired me, and I want to do the same thing and be able to voice things that I love.
Just like many people, I'm an absolute loser. Throughout my starter years of high school, I would do impressions of characters such as Mickey Mouse or Kermit the Frog here, and eventually people began calling me Kermit or Kermit around my school. This motivated me to keep doing voices, which then led to me basically voicing lines in whatever game I was playing at the time.
I always found voice acting very interesting growing up. I used to make a game of who I'd recognize just from their voice alone. As a kid, I used to play a lot of DBZ games too, and all the time I would try to sound like the characters. Objectively, my impressions of all the characters were spot on.
I love the Japanese voice actors and the English voice actors. So I love people like Kana Asumi. Oh, I love Kana Asumi, especially as an actor. And I love people like Maya Sakamoto. But for English people, I love Tara Strong. She was the one who really inspired me. I used to watch My Little Pony a lot. Then I learned that she voices Timmy Turner from Fairly Odd Parents, and I was like, wait a minute, this girl is voicing a boy. That is talent. That's really cool. And then I decided, hey, I can do that too. I can sound like a boy. The only time I know I actually sound like a character is when I go for an audition and I get the role, like this one. That's the only way I knew I sounded like Margaret.
Well, after turning Brown into what he is, I love him. Same thing for Jack Frost. And I've done voices since I was a little kid. So, like, I would do little voices on my own. So I kind of landed on it.
Dennis got me into it. And when we started the page, I was like, I can kind of do Shuichi Sahara's voice. Because I was playing Danganronpa V3 at the time. I didn't know the community was as bad. So I was having the blast going through the Danganronpa games. And I found out that the guy who does the voice for Shuichi does also the voice for Shinjiro. So I sort of tried out for Shinji when I found out. And somehow that went well enough to get my inept ass casted.
I've answered this before, but Naoto is best girl for me. She's so cool and I relate to her somewhat when I first saw her in Persona 4. The fact that I can do an impression of her just made me more attached. As for how I got into voice acting, again, I first did it on a whim, then it turned out to be fun.
Well, as a kid, I've always admired anime dubs and anime voiceover in English because it's the main thing that I used to watch as a kid. I chose Maruki because at the time I was playing Persona 5 Royal and I was experiencing his confidant and I really enjoyed his character. So I thought it'd be cool to voice him for something like this.
Rob TBN asks, which Persona character and or VA in your group is most likely to play Among Us? Oh god. In all honesty, totally see Adachi playing it for some reason. I'm not sure for VAs, but I feel like some people would.
Oh, definitely Dennis. And, I mean, me. I guess kind of everybody, but...
Akechi would certainly play Among Us. He's just such a sussy barker. And the voice actor which would most likely play Among Us is definitely Lacko.
McBoa.
All of us.
This is myself or Dennis likes jazz.
Probably Colin.
It could be any of us, but probably me.
I'd say probably Dylan.
Everyone, don't you understand? Among Us is a way of life.
Literally all of us. Like, we all would play Among Us. We have before, so.
Not me, that's for sure.
I've committed several war crimes playing that game.
All of us. Any character.
All of us.
Everyone.
All of us.
Yeah. Everyone. Especially Aya.
Daddy Dodogama asks, do it fart? It don't fart. It don't shit either.
What is it exactly?
Sure.
Yes, thank you, Anthony.
Yes.
Yes.
Stop.
Yes. It stank too.
What a controversial question.
It do. It reek.
Asking, do we fart? And I'm like, yeah, we do. The fuck?
Fart? Bitch, it fucking shit.
Yes, sir, it do.
It stink too.
Yeah, pretty much. Hexotic asks, what is the best Persona villain for you guys? Low-key, I think it's Ikutsuki, because the stuff he did in Persona 3 continues on to Persona 4 Arena. That's why Sho turned out that way. Shows off how messed up he is that he made another villain.
The Persona 5 Royal's third semester antagonist.
Ryoji, Adachi, Akechi, and Maruki really showed more in Persona 5 Royal. Like, Maruki was great, and Akechi had more development.
I guess in a technical sense, you could say Ryoji is the villain of Persona 3, so I'd say probably him.
It's me. I'm the best Persona villain. I don't have a favorite. I'm sorry.
Persona 5 Royal's third semester antagonist. He's really cool to me.
Adachi, for me, honestly, is easily my favorite in Persona villain. He's just such a hateable guy until you get to Arena, I think.
Madarame, he's a prick. He's a piece of shit who steals art, and he doesn't give a shit about if your mother's dead. He'll take you in and then steal your work, and you're just a piece of crap. I hate him.
Chidori, easy EXP. Come on, man. Have you played Persona 3? That shit easy as fuck.
Spoilers or not, but maybe spoilers. I like Akechi. I know I'm basic, I know.
Adachi.
Not gonna lie, I really like Ikutsuki.
My real answer is Adachi, but my funny answer is Hitler from Persona 2.
I would say Kamoshida because he's just so hateable and disgusting. I want to punch him.
No doubt about it, it's Kamoshida, and I think it has to do with that element of, holy shit, I need to deal with this, and I need to deal with this fast because it affects me directly. Unlike, oh, let's just help out Yusuke, or oh, let's help Utaba, and I feel like the second best arc in the game, Size Palace, also has that element of, I need to deal with this fast because it affects me directly.
I would say Akechi, but I think I'd have to rank Adachi a little bit higher.
Maruki, not even up for debate.
The Adachi. Yeah, I enjoy it. You know, many people think it's predictable, but if we talk honestly for a second here, on a first playthrough, and by failing to do his social link because it's so dumb, and there is literally no way to ever predict him. Because the social link doesn't make sense, it's at random times during the day, and he never tells you where he is unless you read the dialogue to like the absolute T. Other than that, you would never predict him. You just see him as, oh, he's the Shaggy of the gang.
Pescado_09 asks, have most or all the cast members played the games of their respected characters they play?
And how was it for the Naoya and Tatsuya VA to pull off a voice for each of them? So I've played Persona 1 and the 2 duology many times, and they're some of my favorite games of all time. I based my Naoya voice off of Bryce Papenbrook because I couldn't, for the life of me, find any references towards who does all the grunts and yells for Naoya in the first game. And for Tatsuya, I voiced it off his voice in Innocent Sin, where he is voiced by Keith Silverstein.
And I say yes. I have played Persona 4 and Persona 4 Golden. I also play Persona 4 Arena Ultimax, so P4AU, and I play as Margaret for fun sometimes.
I've played every Persona game, and this been ours.
I played 3 portable, 4, and 5 vanilla, so basically, yeah.
I have not yet. I'm waiting to figure out how to actually emulate Persona 1 because it's hard, but I will eventually.
I haven't played Persona 1, but I'm currently playing Persona 2 Innocent Sin.
I've played Persona 4 Golden, but I couldn't play Persona 4 Dancing All Night yet because I'm broke to buy another console.
Well, yes, I played Persona 5, all of it. I didn't just watch it like on YouTube or shit.
I've played Persona 4 Arena Ultimax, so yeah, I've played the game with my respective character.
Currently doing a run of Persona 4 Golden. Watched a playthrough first before it got on Steam though. I also played Persona 3 Portable. Sadly I have no PS4, meaning I haven't played Persona 5, but I know the story already.
I finished 5 Royal and Strikers, and I'm in the process of playing Golden. So yes, I have indeed.
I've played all the series, even Persona 1.
I played every Persona game, so yes, obviously.
I have played Persona 4 Golden, Persona Q2, and Persona 5.
I've played through Persona 5 and 4, and a little bit of Persona 1.
I have played all Persona games and own all Persona games except for Persona Q and Persona Q2.
Yes, I have played Vanilla Persona 4 and Persona 4 Golden. I've played Royal, base Persona 5, Persona 3 Fest, I still can't say it. Q2, I'm working on 1 and 2. I just don't know how to get them. But yes, I've played my respective game.
Yes, I played Persona 5 because I voice act Haru and Morgana, but I've also played Persona 4. I'm going to play Persona 3 pretty soon, so yeah.
Kairof_Quarrel asks, your top 5 favorite songs from the whole series? No, this one's pretty hard. These aren't in a specific order, but my top 5 are Way of Life, Time, School Days, I Believe, and True Story.
Like in all the games, I just love the music, so I don't really have a top, but my favorite song to like actually listen to would be Brown's theme. I know, biased, but it's also just like a really good bass song to me.
For me, it has to be Unbreakable Tie, Kimi no Tonari, or Next to You from Persona 2, Heaven, Your Affection, and Lone Prayer, because that shit is a fucking bop.
Beneath the Mask is definitely a good song. I prefer it to the original Persona 5 opening only because it's a good song on like the first listen, but afterwards it can become incredibly stale. Burn My Dread is good, but Soul Phrase is better. Soul Phrase, I believe, is the best Persona 3 opening. Alaya of the Soul is a very calming song for me, so definitely in the top 5. Finally, the last 2 songs are definitely Nevermore, the Persona 4 ending, and the Pursuing My True Self.
I don't have a favorite, but I do have songs I like listening to for hours. They're mainly Alone, Polonia Mall, Time, Heartbeat, Heartbreak, and No More What Ifs.
This is gonna be some Watch Mojo shit. You ready for this? Number 5, the toilet flushing sound effect from Persona 3. Okay. Number 4, the ones with violins. Number 3, the one that has the female vocals. Game over. And number 1, the dorm theme for Persona 3 with just like barely comprehensible lyrics.
Nevermore, Maze of Life, Memories of You, Unbreakable Tie, and Brand New Days.
Number 5 is Gentle Madman. Number 4 is Wake Up, Get Out There. Number 3 is Antihero. Number 2 is Ode to Wonderland. And number 1 is Venom by Eminem.
Number 1 gotta be Best Friends. Number 2 has to be Ao no Kakusei. Number 3 is Dazzling Smile, because yes, I do like Mary. Number 4 has to be, well, this is a top. It has to be Mitsuru's version of Wiping All Out from the Persona 3 Weird Masquerade, but it's tied with Strega's song in Persona 3. Number 5 is I Am No Hero from the Persona 3 Weird Masquerade. Again, yes, I really love the Persona 3 Weird Masquerade.
Number 1 is Beneath the Mask. Number 2 is Pursuing My True Self. Number 3, I'll Face Myself the battle version. 4, the final Persona 4 boss theme. And 5 would be Whims of Fate.
Ah, fuck it. I don't have a favorite. I like all the music equally. Like, it's all great. Except for, like, how about I just say one bad song? I think the worst song in the whole series is, like, any of the Persona 4 dungeon themes, except for, like, Mitsuo and Heaven. That's it.
I have a top 2, really. Infinity and Snowflakes.
Alright, easy. First, we got Road Less Taken, Life Will Change, The Whims of Fate, Way of Life, and Sky's the Limit. Don't even get me started on Sky's the Limit. I'm sorry, but it is that good that I love it so much.
I personally like Sky's the Limit.
Honestly, it's really hard to pick, but I love Bloody Destiny because I'm a sucker for the instrumental. I love Pursuing My True Self, I love The Battle for Everyone's Souls, I love Unbreakable Tie. You know, the generic picks. I haven't listened to the OST for a while, but these are the ones I can think of.
Number 5, Heaven Reincarnation. Number 4, Life Will Change. Number 3, Life Goes On. Number 2, Freedom and Security. Number 1, Price.
5, probably Beneath the Mask. 4, probably Burn My Dread. Number 3, probably The Days When My Mother Was There. Number 2, Iwata Daidorm. And number 1 is Signs of Love.
A lot of the music are good, I have no favorites.
Heaven is my favorite. 2, I would put When Moon's Reaching Out Stars. And 3, I put Yin Yang. Cinematic Tale or School Days I have as number 4. And number 5, I have Signs of Love.
No One's Here asks, how hard is it to find, choose, or replace cast members for your team? It is all very difficult, or it's hard not to come off as an asshole when doing those jobs, you know? Especially if it's just you handling all that stuff. And so all the blame is placed onto you if someone gets upset with castings and or replacing people. Not to mention finding replacements is a totally different story. Most of the time, I'm just waiting for people to send me an audition on the casting call page.
Jermaine Namikaze asks, what's the cast's favourite type of videos? Well, I'm going to have to speak honestly here. Collaborations are absolutely my favourite. So when everybody on the voice acting thing works together, like the ones where they in VR chat or something like that, amazing. I absolutely love those ones.
Definitely collabs. Collabs are the best.
The ones that are longer than 10 seconds.
Collabs. You know, when people remember my existence and they say, hey, Steve, you want to do something together? That sort of warms my heart because it reminds me that people care about my existence.
The VR skits are getting attention it deserves.
In the realm of voice acting, I really like highly edited short videos. Overall, I like really in-depth documentary style videos.
Mine are definitely collabs.
Most definitely the collabs.
Collabs where I lose my shit or if Akechi is on Jackass.
Collabs are always awesome to do.
I find any of our videos really funny.
Okay, look, I know everyone's gonna say it, but collabs, I love collabs. The VR chat videos we do, they're great. And when me, Dylan, and Max first met up in real life and did a few skits, that was the most memorable moment I've had in a long time. I'll remember that until I die.
I love VR and IRL skits. They're so fun to make. When I finally met Hayden and did IRL skits with him and Dylan and Fission, it was amazing.
I think collabs are hilarious.
My favorite type videos are like voiceovers from anime scenes or video game scenes. Hashtag Akechi and Joker. Wink. Oh wait, or should I say? Fuck you, Akechi. I can't do.
I love collabs. I can't wait to do more.
Hayden asks, what's each cast member's favorite Persona game? Persona 3 Portable, baby!
Persona 4 Golden due to the existence of Naoto and Yosuke.
Persona 3.
Persona 3 holds a place in my heart for personal reasons, but Persona 4 Golden is great too with its characters along with other things.
I would say Persona 4, more Persona 4 Golden.
3P, it was really memorable for me.
As of now, it's Persona 4 Golden.
Persona 2 Innocent Sin, 100%.
Persona 4 Golden and Persona Q.
My favorite is probably Persona 5 Strikers or Royal, but Persona 4 Golden is very, very close.
Mine is Persona 4 Golden.
Royal.
Persona 4 Dancing or Persona 4 Arena and Persona 4 Arena Ultimax.
I don't have a favorite.
I really like Persona 5 Royal. That game is really good, and it kind of makes me sad when people shit on it, when it's honestly... it's probably one of the better games that came out in 2020.
My favorite Persona game is Persona 4 Arena, Persona 4 Golden, Persona 4 Arena Ultimax, Persona 4 Dancing All Night, Persona 3 Dancing in Moonlight, Persona 3, Persona 3 Face, Persona 5, Persona 5 Royal, Persona 1, Persona 2, yeah, basically all the Personas. Yeah, I don't know why y'all asked me this question.
Persona 3 Portable was awesome, but it's a close third to Royal and Strikers. Not in any order there, really.
My favorite Persona game is Royal. I know I'm basic. Base Persona 5 was already my favorite, and then Royal came along, and then it just got 10 times better from there. So yeah, Persona 5 Royal.
I like Persona 3.
Music Man Ryan asks, what is Persona? Why are you here? How did you get here?
Persona is a game where a demon boy starts experimenting on people and takes the hero's title of hero and makes him his slave. And then the hero starts talking about how he wants to save the princess, and then a pig midget gets captured by the PTA, the perfectly trained assassins, and...
What is Persona? Why are we still here?
Persona is Pancake's cabbage and the reason Adachi hates bitches.
I'm not too sure myself, but if you look up Sexy Amogus Explosion with Inflation Blast, you should find more information on the subject.
A video game? An anime? Oh no, it's the franchise that ruined my social life.
Let's see, so yes, Persona's RPG. It's really boring to watch when people play it.
The game is like JoJo but bearable, basically. No, I'm just kidding. I love JoJo.
I'm a certified AP biologist. I'm a certified biochemist. I'm a certified gender studies graduate. Trust me on this, okay? Persona is the powerhouse of the cell. Trust me on this, fam. I had a 76 in AP biology. You put this in your next test, you're passing with flying colors.
It's a game with a bunch of edgy teenagers fight with cool-ass powers with their cool-ass inner selves, also known as Persona.
Anal fissures.
Well, Persona was what happens when you get the vaccine, but your nuts are already enormous.
Persona is the power of one's true inner kinks, I think.
Well, what is Persona?
Persona's a really good / mediocre game series that has a terrible fan base full of like shippers and headcanoners and some really stale memes.
Well, two ancient gods wanted to fuck with humanity to decide who gets the last Pop-Tart. Those gods were Philemon and Adolf, Narlthotep. Shit happens involving a sick girl, zombie Nazis, motorcycle noises, and the literal reset of the universe before the gods decide Philemon gets the Pop-Tart, and the two of them fuck off forever.
Persona is the means by which the Arcana is revealed.
There is only Jack Frost, and Jack Frost is your god.
So here's your starter Pokemon. You need to catch them all and become the best Pokemon trainer in all of Japan.
Chalish Fadil asks, Naoto and Akechi should pair up more. What case do you think you'd solve with the best detectives? I really wish for them to meet, I swear to God, because they did in Persona Q2 and it was great! Honestly, with two big brains, they could solve a lot of things.
Suicide? That I totally had no part in?
The Great Weeaboo asks, what's your favorite dungeon theme from the series? Probably The Day When My Mother Was There. I like it a lot. It's a really good song. I like the sort of vibe that Futaba's Palace has, and I think the song helps with that.
Favorite dungeon / palace themes are Whims of Fate and Heaven.
It's Long Way. Enough said.
Definitely between Secret Base and Heaven.
No favorite.
Marky's Dungeon and P5 Royal.
Heaven. There's no punchline.
Heaven is really good, and despite hating Maruki, I really love Gentle Madman.
You already know it's gotta be Price. Don't even get me started on Price.
I like Rivers in the Desert and Futaba's Palace theme.
As of now, it's Shin Megami Tetsuo, because it's funny and it's cute.
Heaven.
Personally, I would say Heaven or Secret Base are easily my favorite.
Heaven!
Long Way from Adachi's Dungeon.
Ode to Wonderland because Alice.
I absolutely adore Heaven. I really love Whims of Fate and Gentle Madman.
My favorite dungeon theme would probably be Shin Mitsuo Tensei, and Persona 5 would be Price. I know that's not a dungeon, but it's a palace, so fuck off!
I have 3 of my favorites, and it's between all of them. It's between Heaven, Whims of Fate, and Gentle Madman. Notice how 2 of the songs are Persona 5 songs.
Heaven, Magatsu Inaba, Price, and Gentle Madman.
Savage Chili asks, what are you expecting to see in Persona 6? Absolutely nothing, because I don't want to get my hopes up just for Alice to pull an Atlas.
I'm expecting at least one gay romance option, but I'm not bothered if it's not there, you know.
Purple!
I'm not expecting to see Persona 6 anytime soon.
When Persona 6 drops, I just want something as good as the last games, you know?
It better be musically directed by Shoji Meguro again, or else the music will just suck.
Alright, I expect great animation, amazing music, awesome characters, and I think the color might be either green or hot pink. I don't know why I think this, but I just do.
I don't know. I'm not quite an expert on video games. I wouldn't know what to tell you. However, I do know what the community is going to be like, and it is just going to be a bunch of pissed people and lots of complaining.
Nothing much. I really hope to see some returning characters or just cameos or certain things like that.
Expecting to see me turning my PlayStation off. Who wants to come over and watch American Dad?
You sure it's coming soon, buddy?
Mara, but in 4K. With even more veins?
Jack Frost, obviously.
I'm expecting to see the color to be orange.
Honestly, I just want to see nothing tropey, please.
Persona 6, I'm not expecting it soon.
Well, I hopefully want to see a strong cast of new characters because we can voice act them and that'd be so fun. I literally am so excited.
Nothing special, but a female protagonist would be a pretty cool change though.
Jaws is Perfect asks, why in the fuck are you so cool? I don't know if they can see this, but I'm doing the finger gun motion in response.
Dude, imagine seeing all of these guys interacting in our Discord. They're really so cool. I feel starstruck quite a lot.
I'm just a girl with a rocket launcher who likes the Sky of the Tales of series, and obviously kind of Persona.
I'm not cool. I'm sort of just a lonely incel on the internet who does voices for fun.
It's just a matter of working together, you know? I think all of us combined create a very cool group of cool guys.
I don't know. Am I?
I don't know. I ask myself that question every day.
What can I say? I was born that way.
Look, I just help run a meme page. You're the cool one.
Why are you so fucking cool? Aha! Checkmate, bitch!
I don't know, man. I just make memes on a Persona voiceover page, and not only that, I think you're fucking cool, because that name, Jaws is Perfect, the perfect name, because Jaws is a great fucking movie.
I just am, okay? I can't do anything about that.
I am?
I'm not.
Why? Or the actual fuck are you not?
You mustn't be talking to me.
Oh, I love that fast food restaurant. The two funny guys in the car in the commercials are really hilarious.
Oops, it's Nolan asks, who would be consumed first on a desert island? Answer honestly. I think Lexi would be the first to be consumed because I would cook him.
Ooh, will I get in trouble if I say it's Virgil?
It won't be me, because I'll be already eating somebody else.
You wanna know? You really wanna know? Intervie. And I refuse to elaborate why.
Interview for sure. Natural selection.
That's a tough one, but I gotta say, Minato, I'm getting a lot of protein from your leg. Tastes like chicken.
Not me. I would be too hungry to let myself be eaten.
Honestly, wouldn't have any idea, but I already know it wouldn't be me because I would starve first.
Well, definitely not me, because I run cross country and track, so you're not catching me.
Austin, I'm sorry, Hayden.
Honestly, I've gotta say Hayden, cause like he works out thick thighs. He has thick thighs, so so we get more food and we get to spread it equally.
What if I ate myself? Would it be considered cannibalism? Or since I give myself consent, would it be all right if I did?
Probably, Nanako.
I've been waiting on a chance to kill Max for months. So
I think the characters would all get really annoyed and eat Rise, so she'd stop complaining about the sand and where it is.
I'd get consumed first. I do be a chunky boy.
I wouldn't be there, so ask someone else. Ask whoever's there.
I'd be consumed first, but not completely consumed. My arms are pretty tasty and they grow back.
Kyler Sheldon 4 asks, on a scale of 100 to 100 million, how much do you love Adachi? Yes.
After seeing Persona 4 Arena, I'd say 1 million. He's just a much more fleshed out character there than in Persona 4.
Adachi. I don't really like Adachi. Its philosophy is stupid, if a bit unexpanded. Falls into like that sort of category of post-Nietzsche nihilism that I feel, if delved deeper into, could be really interesting.
Adachi is great, to be honest. Society and Cabbage Man.
He's a really well-written character, but honestly, if Persona 4 Arena Ultimax hadn't come out, I still would have hated Adachi a lot.
69,420.
Adachi is one of the best video game villains, so I love him a lot.
Infinity. All of it.
Funny Cabbage Man gets a perfect score from me.
100,000,001.
100,000,001.
Which one was Adachi again?
He's cool, not my personal favorite.
I wouldn't say I love Adachi. I would give Adachi like a 90. No, I would give him like a 90. Yeah, 90. Like 90 out of 100. Like, he's pretty cool. Like 91, like if you're above 91, I'd say I love this character a lot. But then since he's an averaging at a 90, you know, he's a very good character. I wouldn't say I love him.
100,000,001.
I really like Adachi, so maybe 99,999,999.9.
99, because fuck Adachi.
JRL0505 asks, which VA is the most cracked at Fortnite Battle Royale? It's McBoa. McBoa's fantastic. His 90s are insane. He's literally a god at Fortnite.
It's me. The answer is me.
It's McBoa. It's not even a contest.
Obviously McBoa.
McBoa.
Probably McBoa, but Austin's kind of looking cracked on the sticks though.
Oh, that's me. That's gotta be me. Or McBoa. But it's gotta be me.
Me? I'm not gonna say no one else. I am so cracked at Fortnite.
I don't know, Dennis. I saw him playing one time in like Discord.
Honestly, I'm the most cracked, okay?
I have no idea. I am not a Fortnite kid.
I am once asking again, where the fuck is Mario Judah? He is in a realm unknown and feared by mankind.
I'm experimenting on Mario Judah.
I don't fucking know.
He's in my basement. This is like common knowledge.
Oh, you mean Chris Pratt? He'll be playing Mario Judah in an upcoming role in Super Mario Bros. 2.
Chris Pratt is missing?
I haven't seen him anywhere. I don't know. It's one of the biggest questions in history.
Did you try looking under the table?
Don't know who that is, honestly.
No fucking clue, man. Ask Chris Pratt or something.
Mario Judah is in my snack portal. The snack dimension.
He's a big dog, big bear, big lion. I think you'll have an easy time finding him.
He's a big dog, big bear. Brother, he's a lion.
I don't know, ask Chris Pratt. Chris Pratt? I don't know actors.
I don't know.
I don't know who the hell that is.
After Joker and Narukami shook hands, their chat energy needed to be sealed, so they got stuffed in the jar. Even my mom couldn't resist looking at them. It was crazy.
OPE.02 asks, what's the cast's favorite video on the account? Well, it goes a little something like this. Do you see this flooring? It's so good! Thanks to Mr. Clean's new scrubbing bubble sponges.
Well, my favorite post? My yet-to-be-posted Yusuke skit that was edited by Interview like a while back. I'm still waiting, Virgil, come on, man.
That one meme Hayden did, where like he does the fucking moist critical, yeah, baby. Because it was like the sort of big meme that got recognition. I thought it was very good. It was very short. It was that first meme that like sort of made me chuckle, and I showed my friends, and they chuckled too, and it felt good to say like, yeah, I'm a sort of a part of this thing.
Don't have a favorite. A lot of them are great ones.
I think the lactose on vid. I really like that one.
My personal favorite was the P4 cast vid where Nautica was like, "That's why your shoe's raggedy." And I had to laugh as Yukiko for over 10 seconds.
My favorite video is the video with me, Jermaine, Hayden, and Dylan when we did a VR skit where I play as Jack Frost and they play as their respective characters that they play. They're trying to infiltrate me and see what I'm trying to do or see what Jack Frost is planning because he's a deity in the universe. And they end up running away from him because he's running at them with his godlike power screaming, "I will send you back to the gulag." And it's a fantastic video. We did a really good job on it.
My favorite is Tatsuya Unlimited Blade Works by a long shot.
I love all of our videos, but I gotta go with the gulag. Something about Joker, Narukami, Tatsuya getting sent to the gulag by Jack Frost, I just love it.
Dojima, do you put anything different in this? That was probably my favorite.
You Narukami asking, what the dog doing?
Well, I absolutely love the Valentine's Day special because I voice acted Morgana in it. It was kind of my first big collab. So I really hold that like close to my heart.
I would probably have to say Minecraft collab with Yusuke and Futaba. That one probably has to be my favorite.
Probably the one where the person in the cast voice a Persona character.
Well, I don't know if this one is on the page, but it's the one where Yusuke is explaining his day where Futaba showed him hentai and explained it as art, and Yusuke was extremely disappointed in her.
I don't even know. They're all so cool, you know?
It's the Cafe Pee-Pee abridged we did a while back. LOL. Check it out if you haven't already. It's the funniest thing we've ever made, I swear to God.
My favorite videos on the account have to be anything that is Akechi related. Dojima, Narukami posts are all good because he's a Chad. Oh, and of course our first video that was ever made because, you know, debut.
I think I laughed for about like 10 minutes straight at annoying Ryuji.
And that concludes our Q&A. I hope y'all enjoyed that very much. I hope you enjoyed that as much as we did.
Like and subscribe for more top 5s, and this is Loco, signing out.
Spicy Sarcastic Super Jerk, Steve, hope to see you all in the next 2-year anniversary.
Happy anniversary, account. Let's go.
Thank you for watching the Q&A. My name is MechMuller Voices, MechMuller00, or Max, whatever. And I'll see you next time. Catch you on the flip, hoes.
And that is all. Thank you guys for joining into the Q&A. Thank you for 2,000 followers, and hope to see you guys around.
So I just want to say thank you so much for asking these questions. You are amazing supporters, and thank you so much to the cast as well. You are very, very supportive, and I love you very much. All right, see you later.
I want to say thank you to everyone who is part of our community. I was so happy when I was cast and be able to be part of the team, and I can't wait to make more content with everyone else for you guys because I love Persona and I just love this hobby of mine. So again, thank you to everyone who's part of this channel. And just a big thank you.
My good friend Hayden, he's editing the whole video, and I know he's gonna have a lot of fun editing the whole thing, and hopefully you guys will like it too. Like I said earlier in the video, look forward to this Christmas because we have something very special coming.